What's going on YouTube? What's going on Facebook? Big Dog Brett. I wanted to get into talking about how UGA did on National Signing Day. So, for those of you who don't know, depending on which website you look at, Georgia's ranked either number 1 or number 2 in national signing. I think the majority of people use 24/7 Sports as kind of the benchmark. It's fine with me. Number 1, number 2. I mean, we always want to be number 1, but I mean, you can't really be upset about a number 2 class. Had Georgia, excuse me, if Georgia would have had a few more scholarships to give, I think that was one of the things that was kind of holding us back a little bit. We weren't able to give as many scholarships as we wanted, but hey, not going to be upset with the haul that we got. So I'm going to go through who we've got real quick. I'm going to try and burn through the list. A lot of these guys I've already talked about, especially the ones that signed a while back. So if they're currently enrolled, I'm not going to go over those guys. I mean, I may mention 1 or 2. I think DeJuan Mathis is worth mentioning. This guy's awesome, pro-style quarterback. And Stetson Bennett, another pro-style quarterback. He's familiar with the program. Those guys are great additions, great backup guys to be there for us if we need them. Plumlee transferred. That's okay. I understand why he would. But let's talk about the signed letter of intent. So Trayvon Walker, defensive tackle, 5-star recruit. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to cycle back here in a second, so just hang tight. Dominic Blaylock, I've already talked about him a little bit. That guy's going to be a great addition. We needed more wide receivers. Kenny McIntosh, 4-star running back. Definitely always want to keep that position filled. Let's see. And I'm not sure how you pronounce this guy's name. I've heard it pronounced a couple of different ways, so I'm going to call it Brett Seither. So on Dogs 24/7, he's ranked as a 3-star, but if you watch his video, it's really difficult to say this guy's not a 4-star, possibly even a 5-star. The only thing that might hold him back from being a 5-star is that he just doesn't have wide receiver speed. He's not blazingly fast. Watching this guy, he's got great hands. He has great vision. He can look down the field and he can see that there is where the ball is going to be, where the defenders are going to be. And on top of all of that, this guy's super hard to tackle. You throw a ball anywhere near him, he's going to catch it. And if there's a defender there, he's not afraid to go up and get the ball. He's super physical. Not just when he's catching the ball. This guy's super physical when he's blocking. Some of the stuff I saw him blocking, he was pushing guys around 10, 15 yards downfield from where the run started. So this guy is a great addition. Kirby's going to love a guy that's not scared to get out there and block. He'll see a lot of playing time. He's actually he's decent sized already. The guy's 6'5", 228. I'm sure Georgia will help him get bulked up and get him on Georgia's athletic regiment where we'll see these guys gain some weight, make them stronger, make them bigger, make them faster. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this guy can do. Let's see here. Xavier Truss, another big offensive line guy. We needed him. Where's he at? Kenny McIntosh, the guy come out of Florida. Great guy. He's 6 foot and a half. Not 6'6". He's 6 foot and 1/2 inch. I love how they throw them stats in there like that. Like that 0.5 really matters that much. Sorry about that. Guess my little I guess the thing I use on my phone fell off, but I'll get over it. So there's 2 guys I really want to talk about, and that is Dominic Blaylock. I've kind of talked about him before. This guy's a 5-star. He's 6'3", almost 6'4", 190 pounds, super fast. But listen, the guy that we flipped from Auburn, George Pickens, he's 6'4", 190. Go watch this guy's videos. I don't even need my notes anymore. This guy's awesome. Definitely somebody that Georgia's going to be using quite often. This guy's going to be a great addition. He's got that up top, over the top reach, vision, speed. He can see all of that stuff, man. This guy is going to be perfect for Jake Fromm. He's going to be perfect for Georgia. You throw the ball anywhere in the vicinity of this guy, and he's got it. One of the Alabama coaches, high school coaches, said that this guy reminded him. This guy reminded him. He said he's the best wide receiver he's seen since Julio Jones. That's a statement. I mean, that's a bold, bold statement. So if you've got that kind of weapon in the backfield, it's going to be really impressive to see what this guy can do down the stretch. Georgia's got a great team lined up this year. We got a lot of players that are going to be filling some roles that we desperately needed filled. There's a couple of guys we didn't get. One of the guys went to Florida that we were hoping to get. Not even going to get into that. Hold on. Not even going to get into that. Yeah, maybe he didn't feel like he was good enough to come play at Georgia. Maybe he felt like Florida was a better fit for him. But you guys can miss me with the whole Dan Mullen is a super coach or whatever. I think the Gators ended up ranked 8th or 9th in recruiting, which is not bad. But at the end of the day, it's not a number 1 or number 2 class. And please understand that whenever these classes are ranked number 1 or number 2, number 3, number 4, so forth and so on, this year, number 1 and number 2 are really close. But once you step back behind number 2, I mean, the gap widens significantly. It's just, yeah, just a big gap. So by the time you get down to 8, it's pretty substantial. Georgia making it rain 5 stars. So again this year, Nolan Smith, Nakobe Dean, Clay Webb are all 5 stars. Tyreek Stevenson is so close to being a 5-star. It's silly. He's about 0.03 of a thousandth of a point away from being a 5-star, and the same can be said for Dominic Blaylock. He's about 100,000ths of a point away from being a 5-star. George Pickens obviously a 5-star, and Trayvon Walker a 5-star. So I mean, Georgia's just loaded everywhere. I mean, there's a couple of 3-stars that signed, a couple of 3-stars that are enrolled, but I mean, other than that, it's all 4 stars, and then of course the 5 or 7 5-stars, however you want to look at it. Georgia did a phenomenal job. Kirby Smart and his guys did a phenomenal job. I think that you're going to see some of these guys on the field sooner rather than later. That's good for us. Georgia's going to be in the hunt again this year just based on talent. And by the way, just so you know, Georgia's 2020 class is lining up to be better than this one. So more information on that down the road. If you've made it this far and you've enjoyed the video, hit me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share. I'm going to be throwing this on Facebook and sharing it around, so you guys do the same. I also have a Twitter page now. It's Big Dog Brett. It's at Big Dog, or at Dog Brett, excuse me. I don't know why it did that, but it did that. So also going to be trying to open up some other media formats for you guys to reach out and communicate with me. Also, this coming up Saturday, we're going to be doing the live show for the Atlanta Legends. It's going to be on CBS. Don't forget about that. Aaron Murray's going to be your primetime quarterback. Michael Vick's going to be head coach of the team. So if I got any of the data wrong, please forgive me. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, guys. Hit me up down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, what you like, what's your opinions of this recruiting class. Who do you wish we would have got? Who do we not get? It's just, that's the way it goes. I'm also going to be doing a video for Alabama and Clemson. I've had some requests for that. And I'm also going to look into doing some of the other SEC teams, just kind of noting whatever their best guys were. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share. And as always, God, have a great day. God bless. Go Dogs.